In this video, I will present longer. I will go in details about presentation, about the use of Krebs cycle acids as anti-aging additives, and so you can download this long presentation with a lot of references to scientific publications from the link in the description. You can download this PDF file, read it, and to make your own research. It is highly recommended to not rely on my opinion, but again to make your own research and to go deeper in this very important subject like health and aging and longevity. So okay, I will start this from this slide. It is this salt, calcium salt of alpha-ketoglutaric acid. It is advertised as the anti-aging additive, and it is very expensive. It is $5 per day. You have to pay for this, but again, I believe that citric acid works much better and much cheaper. So the founder of the company that is producing and selling this additive, it is Mr. Tom Weldon, and he is like 67, the same age like me, and he claims that his biological age dropped to 47 after just 2.5 years of taking this supplement. I would be, I'm 67, as I said. I would be much ashamed to have such physical conditions like Tom Weldon. It is incredible. I mean, it is, good illustration that not to buy anything, not to trust anything. If a person sells some additives, and then look how he is using them, and it is ridiculous. He does not look as 47 years old. I don't trust him at all. Again, I'm much better health and much better physical shape. So it's again, it is ridiculous. Another person who also provides such advising on aging, it is David Sinclair. He's 54 years old, and he said that he reversed his biological age by 10 years. Again, no evidence for this, and you see again he is using the dyes to cover his, because he's getting gray hair, and you see with this slide that with illumination of this plasma light with UV ultraviolet, you see that it is definitely indicates that the color of his hair is not natural. Okay, another person who again claims big benefits and of some supplements and diet, it is Michael Herschel Greger. Okay, he is 51 years old. Hopefully, he is vegetarian. He is an American physician and a professional speaker. He sells books, and he sells some make some advice and for diet, and he's 51 years old. He looks awfully. I mean, I don't think he will live too long, because and then he is known for his advocacy of plant-based diet and his opposition to animal-derived food products. Again, I would never follow his advice, and absolutely never. So look at his body; it's awful. So I would just, I will not give my appearance, photo of my appearance, maybe later. But what I rely on, I believe that indication of my biological age is my blood pressure and resting heart rate. So it shows that actually my biological age can be estimated as maybe 45, maybe even more younger than 45 years old. So look, we have this pulse pressure, which is used to estimate biological age, as only 33 millimeters of mercury, and this is okay. Let's go further. Let's see. And here it is again. It is if I do intense exercise, my blood pressure go both systolic and diastolic pressure go up a little bit, and pulse also go up. You see here 50, here 58. It is normal because the heart is pumping more blood to recover and to grow muscles. It is absolutely normal, but you see the same, the pulse pressure is the same, 33, here 33, here 33. And if we will look at this, this pulse pressure, how it depends on age, I definitely, it is 33, it is, you see, it is somewhere here. I would say certainly sure, certainly below 45. My biological age, I mean, at least age of my cardiovascular system, and so I in this group 1, believe. So I'm quite well trained person, so never was unhealthy. So, but again, 45, and I'm 67, so I'm supposed to be like here, and it should be 55, about 50 at least pulse pressure, but I have 35. 35 it is here. 35 is, I mean, even below this, okay, you see. So it is really shows that my cardiovascular system is rejuvenated. Okay, let's go to the presentation, and in this presentation we will explore the health benefits of supplementing of these acids from Krebs cycle that play a crucial role in series of enzyme-driven reactions occurring in the mitochondria. These reactions are part of the Krebs cycle, also known as the citric acid cycle, named after its first product, citric acid. The organic acids involved in the Krebs cycle include citric acid, isocitric acid, alpha-ketoglutaric acid, succinic acid, fumaric acid, malic acid, and oxoacetic acid. And these acids play a key role in production of energy by breaking down carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Not proteins, amino acids at least. However, with aging, the levels of these acids decrease. This is true. The levels of acids decrease, and also the production of energy is dropping in our mitochondria. So and this is impacting the health. So this is the schematic presentation of mitochondria, not mitochondrion. It is, if it is one, it is mitochondrion. If it is many, it is mitochondria. So you see here, every cell have hundreds, and some cells have thousands of mitochondria, and the structure of this mitochondrion is such that it has double membrane, and the production of energy goes within the mitochondria. And this is Krebs cycle presented, and the cycle how this acids converted, and this is how the electron transfer chain works in production of energy in form of ATP. So you can go and learn about this, but again, it is a very important mechanism to produce energy in mitochondria. And as individuals age, the acidity of gastric juice decreases, affecting protein breakdown and pathogen disinfection in the stomach. Undigested proteins rich in the colon become food for pathogenic bacteria, leading to the production of toxins such as ammonia, amines, polyamines, hydrogen sulfate, indole, and phenol. This can result in chronic inflammation, leaky gut syndrome, and the invasion of pathogens into the body. Supplementation with acids from the Krebs cycle and their salts also can help to remove ammonia from the large intestine, acidify its contents, and promote peristalsis of the colon, reducing the risk of toxin being absorbed in the bloodstream. So it is, you will see, I mean, if you follow such, if you use lemon juice or citric acid as additive, you feel much better, I believe. So at least it works for me. So this is how it works. If it is healthy gut, then we have mucus layer which protects the endothelium, epithelium cells in the guts. But then if it is again and it protects so that these viral pathogens, they cannot go inside of your body, and because and your immune system also protects it and kills the pathogens inside the body. And I have some video on it, so you can find in my channel, the video about the importance of this to keep this barrier healthy and what to do. So what is happening if you have dysbiosis? Dysbiosis is the accumulation of pathogens and in your colon, and then you have leaky gut syndrome, and then this pathogens and then proteins and toxins are getting inside your blood, and then you have this all the problems, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, atherosclerosis, and hypertension and obesity. So again, don't do it. Okay. So okay, citric acid and malic acid. Again, I will make video later on malic acid, also very important. So they are commonly used in food cooking and preservation, and can provide essential electrolytes to the body in the form of mineral salts like potassium, sodium, and magnesium citrates and malates. These minerals are crucial for various physiological functions, and the salts are popular among athletes for their potential benefits. Research suggests that citrates may help reduce tissue acidification in condition of acute and chronic hypoxia, improve blood flow, and reduce oxidative stress. If you download the presentation, you can click on this reference and you will get to scientific publication to prove it. So it is just just make review of scientific publications. Studies in the rats have shown that citric acid and malic acid can significantly reduce myocardial infarct size and platelet aggregation. So you see, two acids, citric acid, malic acid supplementation are very important. Here I stay focused on citric acid, but malic acid also important, you can use it. Citrates may modulate the activity of enzymes involved in glycolysis and oxidative phosphorylation in the mitochondria. This is this production of energy in the electron transfer chain. Additionally, citric acid and citrates may improve the functions of endothelium layer in blood in the lymphatic vessels, reduce inflammation, and prevent brain oxidative stress. So this is how it works. You see that, and then we have malic acid can be produced, converted to oxaloacetate, and with production of NADH, this is important for energy production. And you see, and here also you can find citric acid, citrate also participate in the Krebs cycle. So what is more interesting, it is probably, I believe, this malic acid even better, but okay, citric acid at least more common. Lemon juice is widely used in cooking and in dishes, so it's highly recommended to use lemon juice or citric acid. Some studies have shown that citric acid and citrates can improve the function of endothelium. Endothelium, as I said, it is a layer in your blood vessels and also in lymphatic vessels. And this endothelium is a thin layer of cells which lines the inside of the heart and blood vessels by lowering inflammatory markers, helping to relax and dilate blood vessels, and avoiding blood clotting and platelet aggregation. Furthermore, citric acid and citrates have been found to prevent calcium oxalate kidney stones, improve protein digestion and mineral absorption, promote a healthy gut microflora, suppress appetite, and support autophagy. So again, you can go and you see the evidence of it. Citric acid was found to reduce brain lipid peroxidation, neuronal inflammation, liver damage, and DNA fragmentation in mice after injections of toxins that should have caused oxidative stress in their brain and liver. So citric acid was used also as supplementation, and you see it protects your body. Citric acid was also used to poultry farming to improve feed to weight conversion, bird growth, mineral uptake, and stress recovery. So if it works for mice and chicken, then well, we also can see the improvement. Sodium citrate contributes to healthier skin, diminishes inflammation, balances pH level by neutralizing excess acidity, and prevents the development of calcium-based kidney stone. However, consuming too much sodium can lead to elevated blood pressure, swelling, increased thirst, and abdominal discomfort, diarrhea, mental confusion, even seizures. Okay, but well, again, not necessary to use the salt. You can use citric acid. Potassium assists in the dilation of blood vessels, which enhance blood circulation, and adequate intake of potassium correlates with reduced blood pressure. Potassium citrate is used to treat renal tubular acidosis, this is a kidney condition, and to avert the formation of kidney stones and gout. Calcium citrate malate, this citrate of malate is known to reduce the risk of bone fractures in the elderly and decelerate the rate of bone loss which comes with aging. So calcium citrate and malate, this complex salt, also serves as a safe calcium source that minimizes the risk of kidney stone formation. It's again not necessary to buy this salt, so you can combine malic acid and citric acid with some drinking milk or dairy product as a source of calcium. So it is, again, I refer to this guy who is selling the supplements named Rejuvant, which are this salts of the ketogenic salt of the salts of this alpha-ketoglutaric acid. This is salts, and they are participate in the production of energy. Sure, I do not deny, but the price is awfully high. And he claims that he got rejuvenation 20 years after 2 years of taking this supplement. It is ridiculous. I am 67 years old and in much better health, much better physical shape, and I would be completely ashamed if I would, in his age, look like him. And I will never trust people who say that they get rejuvenated, but actually they look awfully. Okay, magnesium, an essential mineral. It plays a crucial role in enzymatic reactions in the body, muscles and nerve functions. Calcium transport regulation, bone strength and health heart. Okay, magnesium, again, I was many times talking about supplementing with magnesium. And studies have shown that magnesium supplementation can improve arterial stiffness. I mean, to reduce arterial stiffness and reduce blood pressure. So you can go to sources and read it. So magnesium is absolutely important for rejuvenation, especially when total daily dose exceeds 370 milligram of magnesium in the salt. Okay, if you take salt, it is not 370 milligram of the salt, it is the 370 milligram of magnesium. You have to calculate it. So low doses of magnesium supplemented as a salt of pyroglutaric acid showed no beneficial effect on blood pressure, vascular function, and glycolipid profile in young men. Okay, so you need enough. And if you take too much, the maximum what you will get, the side effects would be diarrhea. So it is not diarrhea, but you will clean your guts. The recommended dietary allowance for magnesium is 420 milligram of magnesium, again not salt but magnesium per day, and 320 milligram per women. And overdose magnesium can lead to side effects as diarrhea, nausea, abdominal cramps, but it's, I mean, I take it every morning, and just to clean my guts from all this junk accumulated in my gut. So in my previous video, you can click on it, I addressed the significance of magnesium and potassium in maintaining vascular health. These essential minerals play a pivotal role in modulating enzymatic activities that govern cellular energy production and the synthesis and degradation of glycocalyx. Glycocalyx is the protecting layer that protects endothelium cells in our blood vessels and the lymphatic vessels. Absolutely important to keep it keep it healthy. So we need magnesium and potassium. So please mind that we need a lot of these salts. So they diminish oxidative stress and inflammation, which are detrimental to the glycocalyx of the salts of potassium and magnesium. Notably, magnesium possesses antioxidant characteristic. Yes, okay, I mean, some salts like magnesium malate is salt of malic acid, and magnesium also very, I will talk in next video maybe about this. It's very beneficial to take the magnesium malate as supplement, but citrate also work. Both magnesium and potassium are keys to enhancing insulin sensitivity and play a crucial role in blood pressure regulation. Magnesium contributes indirectly to the integrity of glycocalyx through its association with reduced likelihood of blood clotting. As natural calcium channel blockers, magnesium salts prevent the hardening of blood vessels and decelerate the progression of osteoporosis. Again, the magnesium regulates calcium in blood vessels and in bones, so you cannot get overdose of magnesium. If you take too much, it will be just you will get it with urine and from your guts out, no problem. So higher microbial diversity and abundance of beneficial bacteria were associated with lower arterial stiffness in racially diverse cohort of American adults. Okay, so it was very wide clinical test and clinical trial. So you see, it works. It was so this diversity of beneficial bacteria is important. But again, how to get it? Magnesium deficient diet resulted in altered microbiome and more specifically decreased microbial diversity in mice. So again, magnesium very important for this metabolic process in both in bacteria, in beneficial bacteria, and in your body. So it's absolutely important to get enough magnesium. Gut microbiome health and biodiversity have been shown to be inversely associated with arterial stiffness, independent of obesity-related traits such as insulin and visceral fat in some Caucasian. So it is just, I give some references to clinical trials, so you see that again. It is important to keep your microbiome healthy. Pro-inflammatory pathogen bacteria were enriched in individuals with increased arterial stiffness. So you want to live long, you want elastic arterial and arteria. It's okay. You need good microbiome. From the available data, hypertension and arterial stiffness are associated with gut microbiota dysbiosis. So dysbiosis is accumulation of pathogens in your guts. It is interesting that oral intake of minocycline, this is antibiotic, which is you can buy it, and some people use 10 milligram of this minocycline, and so I take personally. So it's 10. This antibiotic kills pathogens, so it is restoring the gut microbiota and reduces hypertension and it's okay. But again, this is my opinion, and you better ask your physician for this. But some people use it. Some biohackers, and including me, are using some small doses of these antibiotics. In my view, the progressive degeneration associated with aging is a complex phenomenon encompassing the hardening of arteries and clinically low oxygen levels in tissue. So this is my vision of aging. This developing of this hypoxia. In earlier discussions, you can go in video and presentations, I've emphasized that arterial elasticity inherently linked to the biological aging of the cardiovascular system. This is why I estimate my biological age not with some complicated markers of methylation, but with blood pressure and pulse blood pressure. Pulse blood pressure is much more reliable and much cheaper, of course. Consequently, if magnesium citrate can enhance the elasticity of arteries, its role as a supplement is vital for the rejuvenation of the body. So another significant factor in aging is the buildup of calcium oxalate within our body systems, and body organs, which can lead to a variety of age-related health complications. So it is again oxalates. To remove calcium oxalates from your body takes a long time, and so it will take years. So it's again important to use citric acid and maybe malic acid salts to remove these oxalates. I have previously addressed the dangers of high oxalate diet in my presentation. You can go and videos, and you can watch a presentation and videos. And it is recommended to reduce the daily consumption of oxalate to below 50 milligram. So how you get an oxalate? For example, you can get it from with drinking tea, and you can drink some coffee, and you can drink chocolate, and you're getting a lot of oxalates, by the way. Even if you avoid these vegetables, you are yet getting a lot of oxalates within. So what to do? Just drink it with milk. Milk has calcium, and calcium will react with oxalates, and will so that then it will you can make salts of these crystals, and these crystals will go through your guts and will be expelled. So no problem. But again, be careful that again consumption of this too much of tea, too much of chocolate is actually can be dangerous. Combine it with at least with some milk. To help detoxify our bodies from calcium oxalate buildup, a process known as dumping is suggested to use supplements containing salts of weak organic acids that play a role in the Krebs cycle. One such supplement is this calcium salt of alpha-ketoglutaric acid. This was you are supposed to pay $5 per day for this, and it was proposed to improve human health and potentially slow down aging. I don't say it is bad, it is good, but it's crazy to pay $5 for some salt, which can be again, which I see no benefits in taking calcium ketoglutaric acid instead of citrate and malic acid salts. It's insane, I believe, to pay. If you have too much money, okay, you can support my project. Alpha-ketoglutaric acid is a crucial component of the Krebs cycle, essential for energy production, the same as malic acid, the same as citric acid. The recommended daily dose of this supplement is 2 grams and costing approximately $5 because its price is 2,500 American dollars per kilo. Some studies have indicated that calcium alpha-ketoglutaric acid salts may have anti-aging effects, contributing to a long and healthier lifespan in mice. Yeah, there was, but these measurements were done with these methylation markers. I don't trust it at all, but okay, but well, certainly consumption of these salts from Krebs cycle help. Again, a question only how much you pay for this improvement. While calcium alpha-ketoglutaric acid salts are marketed as supplement for athletes, a study didn't find significant positive effects for its use. Again, don't expect, if you use this alpha-ketoglutaric acid salts or malic acid or citric acid, don't, it will not make some miracles. It will help to remove this, for example, oxalates, calcium oxalate from your body, but to say that you will get miracle and your muscle strength will or endurance will increase, not so much. Yet again, it is especially citric acid and malic acid are important for health and to decelerate aging. So understanding the mechanism of this supplement is crucial. When consumed alongside with food, calcium alpha-ketoglutaric acid allows calcium ions to bind with intestinal oxalate. So it's again, you drink milk with calcium, or you consume the salts. Yeah, it works. It is reacting with oxalic acid, and you get this. You diminishing uptake of the oxalates by the body. So I do not deny it, absolutely do not deny it. But again, you can drink milk. It is so much easier and cheaper and more healthy. Simultaneously, these alpha-ketoglutaric acid ions are rapidly absorbed in the small intestine to be used as a source of energy for epithelium cells, reduce inflammation in the epithelium layer of the intestine, and potentially suppress the development of a leaky gut syndrome, autoimmune diseases, damage to the blood-brain barrier, and systemic inflammation. These deteriorating effects are also associated with aging process in our body. Yeah, I don't deny, again, I don't deny it absolutely, but yet again, there are cheaper ways to get it. Approximately 40% of the alpha-ketoglutaric acid and salts absorbs ions is used for energy production by small intestine itself, with the rest contributing to the production of the amino acid glutamate. Okay, glutamate, you can use sodium glutamate, for example, so it's relatively healthy, no problem. But also lactic acid is even work better in production of the energy by cells of epithelium cells in the small intestine, even better. Okay, so if you can buy it, okay, I say yeah, it works, no problem, but don't if you have too much money, okay, better support my project. It would be maybe more beneficial for you. So it is glutamate that enters the bloodstream from the intestine rather than AKG, this alpha-ketoglutaric acid. So this is what I say. You take this supplement and it is not getting to your body. It is actually all converted to glutamate. And glutamate you can consume like sodium glutamate, which is cheap and affordable, and Asian people are using a lot of as food additive, so as test improvement. Yeah, I use sodium glutamate. I don't see it as that it can be anyhow damaging, and I believe also, okay, I have dogs and cats, and if I use sodium glutamate for food, with meat, they are getting crazy. They like glutamate. It makes nothing wrong. Okay, so if you take sodium glutamate, I don't think there are some I believe wrong information that taking sodium glutamate is dangerous for your body. No, guys. I made the research. It is safe. I use it myself quite a lot. Glutamate plays an essential role in the health of nerve cells as well as in memory and cognitive function. It aids in supporting brain metabolism and cognitive activities, can reduce levels of ammonia in the body, and assist in the creation of other amino acids such as proline. Proline is the key for synthesis of collagen and elastin, which are vital for tissue repair, wound healing, overall cell health. Within our cells, alpha-ketoglutaric acid is generated through the deamination of the glutamate, which produced inside our cells, which is also comes from dietary sources like meat, fish, and dairy. Alpha-ketoglutaric acid and salts produced inside the cells reduces reactive hydrogen peroxide levels and boosters brain metabolism, particularly under conditions of reduced oxygen supply to the brain. Yeah, okay, but again, glutamate do the work. I mean, if you compare skin conditions of Asian people who consume a lot of sodium glutamate and skin conditions of Europeans or American people, you see big difference. And it is, of course, many reasons for this, but I believe that consumption of glutamate actually slows down aging of skin, because it is vital for tissue repair, for wound healing and production of collagen and elastin. So it's nothing wrong to consume sodium glutamate. I believe it's, again, you can go and AKG this if you use these supplements. Anyway, it is converted to glutamate. So why to pay so much? Therefore, calcium alpha-ketoglutaric supplements may indirectly contribute to bone strength, wound healing, improved gut health, and intestinal microflora. So, yeah, I don't deny there are some benefits, but why to pay so much? And you can get this this sodium glutamate, you can get malic acid, you can get lemon juice and citric acid, and it may make it even better. So again, I'm in Thailand, and in Thailand, people use a lot of lemon juice. There's a lemon juice and also this glutamate. It's so much, and they use. And again, check the skin of women in Asia. They normally look much younger than in American women of the same age. There are good reasons, and also they consume some enzymes like papain and bromelain, and also they consume some fish sauce, also called, which is also full with enzymes and which are very good for health. I was talking about this in some videos. Again, I don't see any problem with consumption of these substances. So I find the diet can be modified. I don't rely on rice in Thailand. I don't eat rice, I don't eat noodles, but I appreciate this fish sauce, I appreciate this sodium glutamate, I appreciate some enzymes which are naturally added to food. So well, there are good reasons for this. So just check how people look, check appearance of Asian people, check appearance of the American people, and you will see what is good, what is not good for your health. So, however, as I said, due to the high cost of calcium alpha-ketoglutaric supplements, it may be worth exploring the potential health benefits of glutamate, citric acid, and citrates, and malic acid also as supplements or dietary sources. You can make it cheap again. Indeed, citrate, when oxidized in the Krebs cycle, forms a salt of alpha-ketoglutaric acid. So why? Your body is, again, if you consume calcium supplement, it never goes to your body as alpha-ketoglutaric acid. It is getting converted to glutamate. So you can use sodium glutamate, and it works the same. But citrate, it is getting to your blood, and then when oxidized in the Krebs cycle, it can get to your body, and then inside your cells, it forms a salt of alpha-ketoglutaric acid, water, and calcium dioxide. So naturally, I would say, if you understand mechanism how citric acid or malic acid works, citric acid in this, so a combination of citric acid and malic acid works much better than calcium alpha-ketoglutaric supplements, and they combine with dairy product, and so much more healthy. So again, considering the role of citrates in our body as described above, supplements of citric acid and citrates and lemon juice offer potential health benefits much better than those of calcium alpha-ketoglutaric acid salts. Not to mention that prices for citric acid citrates are 1,000 times lower. Also, it would be worthwhile to mention the benefits of using hydroxycitric acid. Okay, I didn't use it, I cannot say anything, but there was research, and it is also almost similar to citric acid. In particular, the benefits of this of the hydroxycitric acid. These benefits include change in metabolism, preferential burning of fat instead of glycogen during exercise, and suppression of synthesis of fatty acids from glucose. Again, you check Asian people; they are normally not obese. They don't accumulate too much fat. Why? Again, if you check the diet, despite they eat a lot of rice, a lot of carbohydrates, they consume a lot of lemon juice, as I said, and then it helps to burn fat, so they don't accumulate fat. It's not easy to find fatty people in Asia, in China or other Asian countries. Now it's more because they rely more on Western diet, and so some kids are overweight. But again, naturally, it is not so. Taking this supplement at 1.5 gram, it is about this hydroxycitric acid, 3 times a day reduces appetite and therefore further promotes weight loss. Lemon juice will work almost the same. It was discovered that this hydroxycitric acid in the form of its potassium salt and doses 3 to 6 grams per day has inflammation reducing effects. Yeah, well, okay, it's again much cheaper and it works. It works, certainly it works. I can understand how it works. So we may see more effective approaches to prevent and alleviate cardiovascular disease, cancer, arthritis, and a host of other conditions which include excessive inflammation in your body, in tissues of your body. It has been established that this hydroxycitric acid and its salt similar to citric acid and citrate. So again, you decide lemon juice or this supplement. They inhibit the growth of stones in the kidneys and bladder. Okay, it also depends on consumption of your oxalic acid. So what I was doing, and now it is I'm more rely on dairy products in my diet. But 3 years ago, I was eating a lot of this mackerel. So I was pickled mackerel, and what I was doing is that I was making brine with sea salt, potassium chloride, baked peppercorn, and long pepper powder, citric acid, malic acid. Again, malic acid, it is a little bit tart. Maybe not all people like it. Maybe use lactic acid addition or in addition to the malic acid. Again, it may even improve the taste, but it's very, very delicious food, I would say. I like it. Now I don't eat it now because I eat too much of dairy products in my diet. But again, I refer to my pulse pressure. Pulse pressure here, you see, it is difference between systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. It is now 33. And if I have time to relax, this pulse pressure is 33, and pulse rate is 50 pulse beats per minute. If I do measurements soon, next morning after exercise, intense exercise, both systolic pressure and diastolic pressure go up, and this heart rate also going up, but because it's natural, you have to recover after the exercise, you have to grow muscles. But the difference, the pulse pressure is the same, 33 here, 33 here, and 33, and this blood pressure or pulse pressure indicates it can work as to estimate your biological age, and so it's again 33 is very good pulse pressure, I would say. So okay, thank you for your video, for your time to watch this video. Again, download the presentation, go to the references, make your own research. I don't give any medical advice, I give you information to think. Okay, because I'm not medical professional, but I'm interested, all my project is to extend longevity to a few hundred years ago. It is not only to improve health. I already have quite good health, no problem. But I wish to live a few hundred years, maybe 1,000 years. It is not easy, but it is possible. Nature gives us a lot of examples that it is possible. So, but again, yeah, so do your own research. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. And if you have questions, okay, leave them in the comment section. And I would love if you will support my project at least by pressing the like and bell buttons, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and family. I believe I give very different approach, and my goal is very different. It is not only health, because very many young people promote like carnivore diet, and well, I use carnivore diet, no problem, but I use modified carnivore diet because, again, my opinion that if you interested in health, yes, and if you're young, if you're a relatively young person, okay, no problem, carnivore diet is perfect for you. But if you are already in older age, and if you want to extend your longevity indefinitely, maybe to live forever young, you need something else. You need different diet. Okay, so I'm in my project I talking about different, and this carnivore diet has to be modified, many things has to be added to this, and to not only to improve your health, but make radical lifespan extension. If you are not interested, many people are not interested to live too long. Okay, this up to you. Many people suffering, and also mind that if you extend your lifespan to few hundred years, you will get to very hard time. So maybe I will talk in some video about the problems what elderly people aged 70, 80 and 90 years, what problems they will see in the society, because younger generation don't like old people, because old people are consuming money from for retirement funds, from pension funds, and so the young generation are supposed to pay and I mean to work and contribute to life support of elderly people. So it is not appreciated, and to get a job for older people, it's very complicated. It's not easy. If you are older than 65, forget about getting a new job. Even if you are stronger, smarter, and more experienced in anything, then to get job is not easy. Okay, but okay, there are ways to make money and live, or to produce food yourself, and so I also may talk about this. So it's again, it's possible. And the goal is quite beneficial for all humans as biological species, because what I'm talking about, making a galactic future, create galactic future of the humankind. So we can fly to other planets, we can explore other stars, we can go to other galaxies. Again, all this vast universe is for us. It is, we can populate it, we can spread it, we can use it. So many benefits. Or otherwise, if you will go, I mean, you can extinct, because what is happening, it is, we see collapse of the Western civilization. We see that decreased fertility rate, decreased health. It's awful what is happening. So decide for yourself. Do you want to have this brilliant future for yourself and for your ancestors, or I mean kids and grandkids, or you want to extinct as the dinosaurs? Okay, up to you. But have a wonderful day. Again, so thank you for your time. Ciao, ciao.